vacation. We're finally going to unbox and create with our Christmas in July mystery bundle. I had to change this not once but twice. I am so sorry. I don't normally do that, as you guys know. I hate rescheduling things. If I say I'm going to show up, I usually do. But we were supposed to do it this Sunday before last, and I took a nap and Mark let me sleep because I just hadn't been sleeping. And then I decided to have it last night, which was when we got back from Massachusetts, and that wasn't smart because we weren't even home until, I think we pulled out our driveway at like 9:20 or something like that. So that was a no-go as well. But we're finally here. We're going to do it. Those of you that have your mystery bundles, hopefully you have them and you're going to unbox them and do them with us. I will tell you, if you haven't opened this yet, there's a lot of pieces in here. Normally I try to just do it myself and Mark just kind of like cleans up, but he's going to actually help me. So you may not be able to keep up with us live, but you know, the replay is available. You can pause it. We still want you to hang out with us and all those things. So when you guys jump on, say hello, hit the heart button, comment mystery. We actually do have the next round posted already. You guys can claim the one for next month, and it's going to be autumn themed, and it's really cute. We're only taking orders for that one through August 11th, and then we're going to do that one live on August 24th, which is also a Sunday night. Hello, how are you guys? I am Brittany with Hilton Designs. Mark's here too. If you see that red live above my head, I'm live. Otherwise, you're watching a replay, so comment #replay. We had a great vacation. Thank you to everybody who asked. It's just tiring, you know? You're like, oh, I need a vacation so I can relax. Vacation's not relaxing, especially if you have your kids. And yeah, traffic and all the things. But anyway, it was great. We'll talk about it a little bit. But we're going to unbox our Christmas in July mystery bundle finally. Again, if you guys just joined, I'm so sorry I had to change it, not once but twice. Like I said, we don't normally do that, but you know, things happen and we're here. We're going to do it. So I'm going to set my timer for 10 minutes. Every 10 minutes, the timer will go off. Whoever's comment is there will go in the Sunday Funday basket. We have to pull a winner from last week. Mark, do you want to pull a winner? Hit the heart button, sprinkle SHARE, and comment mystery. Yes, I need a vacation from my vacation. Ain't that the truth? Here he is, the man of the hour. Didn't he do awesome while I was gone, though? He was awesome. So we're going to pull a winner from last week, and then we'll start over for this week. If you guys are doing the mystery bundle with us, you have it in front of you. Give me some hearts so we know. Miss Mary Hardy, you're going to be a winner. Actually, you have an Etsy order, so ship it with that. That works out. So we're going to dump that out. The whale watch was actually amazing, you guys. We'll talk about it a little bit more here in a minute. We did that on Saturday. It was the longest boat ride of my life. I felt like I was on that boat for years. Hi, Mary. You just won Sunday Funday. Okay, so we're going to unbox this. As I mentioned, you cannot purchase this one. This was the one we took orders for at the beginning of the month. So the Christmas in July mystery bundles, you cannot order. These are the ones we're going to do now and unbox together. But you can order next month through the 11th. So comment mystery, check your messenger. Okay? I don't see you. Oh yeah, Mark's here. Hi, Teresa. Hi, guys. Okay, so let's open this up together. Yours is going to look very similar, except you'll have a label right here with your name on it. Hi, Mona. Hi, guys. So this, like I said, it was Christmas in July. You could have scanned this, and it would take you right to the event. This does say join us on the 20th, because like I said, we changed it. But it'll still take you right to this event, and we're live in the event, so that way you get notified. And of course, we have a Christmas theme. We have our paper that Mark loves. You're going to have a bag in it that has, I think, 6 case singles. One's going to be camel. It may look black, but it'll say camel at the bottom. You're going to have cherry or like a currant jam, some kind of a red. Bright white, sage, pesto, and black. Then you're going to have, I believe, 6 or 5 color trays, a mini squeegee, and a stir stick. Hi, Connie. Thank you, Jane. And then you're going to have a whole bunch of cutouts. This bad boy consists of 55 cutouts. So if you guys remember when we did the patriotic hat, this is a Christmas hat. It is so stinking cute. This is the big piece, and then everything's going to kind of glue to it, and it'll also stand up. But it's really cute. And then you'll have another smaller bag. These are like the more breakable ones. Hopefully nobody's broke. We do our best. But obviously, if anything is broken, let us know. And then you're going to have a transfer of some kind. It's part of the evergreen patterns that's retired. So you'll have 1 of 4. It'll either be one like this. Mine's shiplap. There's another shiplap that has like other things on it, and my brain's
Oh,
not
I
working.
can't remember.
There's one that has like pine on it, and then there's one that has like sparkles, like stars. And then the other one's, it's similar to this, but it's different. I don't know, my brain's not working. And then you're gonna have a little piece of paper that tells you what other items you're gonna need, because obviously we can't send you everything, but most crafters have these supplies. So baby wipes, paper towels, paintbrushes. I prefer sponge brushes, but you use whatever you want. Your choice of glue. I prefer tacky glue, but I'm also gonna use hot glue today. Sandpaper or sanding block. I use 220 grit to smooth, 80 grit to distress. Fuzzing cloth or a towel to fuzz your transfer. A squeegee, which I don't know why that's on there. You don't need one because we sent you one. And then surface wax and something to apply it with. So I use a wax applicator. Okay? So that's all the stuff that's going to be in your box. So we opened her up. And we're going to start by opening up all of our cutouts and laying them out. And we're going to use all of our paste singles we got here. Dots, yes. It's like dots and like stripes, right? Am I right, Kimberly? Is that the one you got? Hi, Stephanie. So these are super cute. They're very detailed. There's like poinsettias and like it's a big layering. Like it's very, very pretty. Hi, Carolyn. Debbie said, not me. Which part? Which part? Not you. How are you, Carolyn? We just got your order all cut and ready to go. We're going to be shipping it out. Thank you to everybody who's been super patient. We're doing our best to get everything out to you guys.
Yeah, there was a lot of orders.
A lot. Like,
so.
When I tell you, I would have never done a sale and then left for vacation had I known this was going to be the biggest sale we've ever had.
So we appreciate it.
We never in a million years dreamed that we were going to have this many orders. So obviously that kind of impacted things when I left on vacation. But you know, family does come first, and you know, we made it work. Mark got a lot done while I was gone, and now we're gonna, you know, get it done. Hello, hello. All right, let's get started. I don't know yet. I don't have a plan of action here. You also have a little thing that says Merry Christmas, a cute little tag, if you will. And you have a bunch of berries and more berries. And then all these are scored. I should have put, you'll need a detail tool or something to clean out your score marks. You guys know I always do that. You can use like an X-Acto knife. Just be careful, don't cut yourself. Hi, Brenda. You're watching a tornado? Oh my goodness, that's scary. So you got pine cones. You got, look at all these, you guys.
Are you using these or you want your jars since you have so much?
No, I'll use those so that they can see all that stuff. And you got some other like pretty type flowers. There's a lot happening. A lot happening around here. Some pine cones. All the things. How are you, Terry? Hi, Donna. And like I said, you guys, don't get overwhelmed if you can't keep up with me. You'll be able to watch the replay. I am going to have Mark help just because there's a lot to this one. Okay? How are you? I've missed you. Yes, vacation was awesome. We had a really great time. The kids actually, like I was worried because they just always seem to fight, you know, as kids do. But they actually behaved like they behaved pretty well. I mean, there was a couple, you know, touch and go moments, but for the most part, they did awesome. My mom was great. I had a couple of people be like, if it's a family trip, why isn't Mark going? We talked about this. Mark just isn't, he doesn't love.
And I can't do go-go.
He can't, yeah, he can't do like a high speed kind of trip where we're just kind of doing stuff all the time. He can't do like long travel, lots of different reasons. So that's why my mom went instead. So, you know, it worked out. It was great. We had a great time. Okay, so I'm going to start by, Mark's going to help me. We're going to open up these colors. We are going to mix a couple. That's why you have 5 color trays. So we're going to use pesto. I'm going to cut these open. You also probably need scissors. I don't know if I wrote that on that paper because, you know, I'm kind of a hot mess. This would scare you. Don't be scared. You got this. So we're going to open up. Always knead your singles a little bit.
Only thing I'll say about the autumn one is that it's less involved, but it's super cute.
Yes, the autumn
really
one doesn't have as many pieces, I promise you. So if you're scared of this one, purchase the next one because it really is cute. We're going to do it August 24th, like I said. And you guys can claim it now through the 11th. You go on your daughter's vacation. See? There's nothing wrong with it. I don't know why people think it's like such a, like, you know, I don't know. All right, we're going to add a tiny bit of black velvet into our pesto. Just a little bit. Not much.
Right now, or
yeah, open them all. Just a tiny bit of black. And then I'm also going to add a tiny bit of black to my sage as well. Hi, Reenie. I know, I'm super blessed that my mom went with us, truly. Like, if it had just been me with the kids, I don't even know. Like, that would have been a nightmare. But we had a really great time. We drove to Albany, which is about halfway on Wednesday, which was Delaney's birthday. So we did that, and then stayed at a really, really cute hotel. It was called the Desmond Crown Plaza, right in Albany. We weren't there long because we didn't get there till late, but it was really, really cute. And then we woke up in the morning, got around, headed to Boston, which was only like another 3 hours from there. So that was really nice to kind of split it up that way. And then that night was the concert, so we went and checked right into our hotel. Thankfully, both rooms were ready. And then we went to the concert, which was awesome. It was so awesome to see the girls' face, you know, the fake girls' expressions, because it was their first concert. Parker's been to some, but it was great. All right, I just used a baby wipe, cleaned that off. We have our pesto ready. Mark got the camel ready. That's going to be for like our pine cones. You guys, don't be intimidated by big pieces, or a lot of pieces. I promise you, it's not as scary.
And it's no rush if you're at home.
Yeah, it's no rush. Like, it's not it's not a race. Don't be intimidated, and it's going to be adorable. And again, it's only for those who purchased this one, so, you know, if you didn't purchase it, you don't have to be overwhelmed anyway. And don't be overwhelmed anyway. Whatever I'm trying to say. So I took my bright white. I'm actually going to take a tiny bit of the camel and add it into it, just because I don't want it to be like a perfect white. I just want it to be a little bit more like beigey, I guess. I was going to try and create along with you. That's okay. Hang out and watch. Like I said, you can definitely, you know, watch the replay. You know,
This one, yeah, just too big.
Yeah, I was like, I'm just going to have you help me. Normally, I just kind of do it on my own, but there's a lot of pieces. So to do it live and, you know, have you guys, you know, watch the whole thing, would probably be live for hours. So love Sophie and Delaney's reaction. Wasn't it awesome? It was pretty great. Did I show this into the broadcast channel? I didn't. Let me do that really fast. So yeah, we did that. That was Thursday. Friday, timer's going off. Let's put somebody in the basket. It's going to be Jenny Isanak. We're going to put you in. I'm going to reset my timer. Saturday was a beach day. It was beautiful, and then we got rained out. It was actually a thunderstorm. So we ended up leaving and went to a place called The Wharf, which was it was a really cute restaurant right there on the water. So we did that, and then we ended up going back to the hotel that night. Actually, we went to, if you guys have ever heard of, is it Mike's? Mike's Bakery? I don't know, it's famous. I think it's Mike's. We went and got cannolis from there, and then went back to the hotel, but it was great. We had a really great time. Okay, so this is sage. We're gonna mix a little bit of black velvet in with that to do sweet pea. Yes, I know, it is. It's a great time. And they left already to go with their dad to Pittsburgh this morning, so they're gonna be tired out, but.
At least they went with you first. Yeah,
they went with me first, so maybe they'll be grumpy for him, and, you know, I don't want them to be grumpy for him, but they weren't grumpy for me, which was a positive. All right, so I just added some black to this. That's a pretty color right there. And then we have some extra black. I'll probably use that for my hat itself. I probably should have given you an extra color tray, but that's okay. We can just kind of squeeze it on there. So we're gonna start painting. I'm gonna do some of the cutouts. We also have cherry. I'm gonna do some of the greenery cutouts in this color, but then I'm also gonna use the sweet pea color. So I'm gonna give Mark some of them to go start. Yes, the best pastries, right? I'll be honest with you though. I got like a raspberry mascarpone or whatever cannoli, and I didn't love it. It wasn't my favorite, but the other one was good, the plain. But honestly, I think I like ones from my grocery store better. Does that sound terrible? I don't know. I'm not, you know. Okay, so this piece right here gets covered with this, so this part doesn't matter, but I'm gonna have Mark take this and start painting this in pesto, which we mixed with a little bit of black. So he's just gonna paint that part. And then I'm also gonna give him some extra pieces to paint as well. And then we're gonna use some of these other pieces. This is gonna be really cute. I think I'll do these darker, these type. So these are all gonna be pesto, and then we'll throw in the sweet pea on the other ones. So I'm gonna start painting. I'm gonna paint this, and then this is like the brim of the hat in black velvet. I'm just gonna take my black velvet and squeeze it on here. and add a little bit of water. And then we'll paint it. How was everybody's weekend? I know, right? Yeah. I spoiled them rotten. My mama, my kiddos, but it was good. I don't know, it's what I live for. Like, I could remember a time when I couldn't take my kids on vacations. And so, you know, being able to take my kids and take my mom and just, you know, spoil them, and it was a great time. If you had told me, you know, 5+ years ago that I'd be able to do this, you know, from starting my own 2 businesses, I would have told you you were nuts. But I'm super, super grateful, and obviously that's many thanks to you guys. Hi, Sonia, because, you know, if we didn't have our customers, we couldn't do it. So, all right, so taking my sponge brush, adding some water for my hats.
First football game Thursday.
We're ready for football.
Sorry, that's what I'm thinking about.
Aw, Jimmy, you're so sweet.
I'm excited.
Yeah, Mark's thinking about football.
For fall couch football. Oh man.
Fall couch football. All right, so there's that. I think that's all I'm gonna do in black, but I do have some more in there. I'll save that. But I don't think I need anything else black at the moment. If you guys are just joining us, say hello, comment mystery. Like I said, you can't get this one because this was, you could, I can't remember. We took orders for this one through the beginning, sometime in the beginning of July. But you can't order the next round, which will be autumn themed, and we are going to do some more decoupage as well. Hubby has the flu. Oh no, that stinks. And then we woke up Sunday and we drove back into Boston and we did, oh my goodness. We went to the Sugar Factory for lunch, which I don't know if you guys have ever been there. They have those huge drinks. My kids got a milkshake. They were bigger than their heads. It was crazy. Obviously we didn't eat or drink everything. And then we went whale watching, which was awesome. We saw a ton of whales. It was really, really cool. We actually saw a lot of them.
I told her they look like animatronics.
They weren't animatronics.
No water.
Yes, it's so hot. Yes, Mark did a great job holding on the fort.
It's so humid, yeah.
Okay, I'm trying to decide how I want to do this. So we have our hats.
What's that covers?
I'm gonna do those in the pesto color.
That goes over that hole.
Yes. And then I want to throw in some of this color. So I think I'll do all those. I'll do in sweet pea.
Are these mine?
Those are yours. I think I'll give Mark these as well.
No, Mark doesn't want to. No, stop it.
There you go. So then I'm going to start in on these. So these are the pine cones. We're going to take our camel color and I'm going to paint them, but then I'm also going to take my detail tool and clean them out as we go. But yeah, whale watching was awesome. You had your bridal shower at the Desmond. Oh, that's so cool, Michelle. It was beautiful there. I had never been, so it was pretty cool to see. All right, camel. We're just gonna go in with this, and when you paint with any kind of paint, you're gonna fill in those spore marks. So that's why I tell you to have some kind of something to clean out those spore marks, just because it gives it more detail.
Pointy thing.
Yeah, some kind of pointy thing. You can see the difference. See,
literally a nail.
I cleaned out that first. Yeah, Mark's used a nail before, but you literally just, clean those out. Super easy. I will tell you, I did not expect to go to Massachusetts and be in the worst traffic of my life. People are like, well, you haven't been to California. And I thought to myself, well, I'm probably never going to go to California because that's not my cup of tea. We literally live in a town with 400 people. We don't get traffic ever. If we do, if I sit in traffic, it's because there's construction and I literally sit there for maybe a minute at most. So when I say that I was in the worst traffic of my life, I've been to Texas, I've been to Florida, I've been a lot of places. Nashville. I mean, I've been to places where I assumed it would be, pretty busy, and I handled it pretty well, and I drove there. Massachusetts was awful. Got stuck in the worst traffic of my life. People were just downright mean. I had a guy pull over in my lane. He cut me off. Multiple people cut me off, but I had this one guy behind me. He was on my bumper, on my ASS, big time. And he was honking his horn for what, Mom? Like a solid 3 minutes. Once he got around me, he held his finger with his middle finger out the window for the next 5 minutes. And then he was dodging in front of other people. It was nuts. It was nuts. We did not get to see the sandcastles at Revere Beach because it started to rain that day, so that was kind of a bummer. But we got to spend some time at the beach, and it was a great vacation. But it was terrible. It was absolutely terrible traffic. I do not ever want to drive in Massachusetts again. I was like, what is happening?
No, thank you.
Oh, you use the Waze app when I go anywhere? What is that? I have never heard of such a thing. I just couldn't believe how nasty the people were. I was like, and then I saw this thing that said, we were looking it up. My son was looking up like the worst drivers in America, and it said Massachusetts is the worst. And he said they call them mass holes, and I just thought that was so funny. So anyway, have we tried swimming with the manatees? Yes. Mark and I actually did that when we were in Mexico. We didn't do that with the kids this time, but we did the whale watching, and there was so much more we could have done, but it was just, it was only 3 nights in Boston, and we had the concert the one night, so we were busy. We ate a ton of food, had a ton of fun. It was a good time, for sure. I even got to watch some Christmas in July Hallmark, because I hadn't done that yet this year. But we did it in the hotel. Alright, so there's our second pine cone. Again, I'm just cleaning it out. Yes, people are so rude. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, oh my gosh, please let me go back to my tiny little town. Get me the heck out of here. Okay, so these are all the little poinsettia pieces. We're going to start painting these. And again, these have little spore marks. So we're going to use our cherry for this.
How many coats you plan on doing? Things.
Just one. Why? Do you feel like you need to do more than one?
No, I'm in charge. You're in charge.
Oh. Well, I know I'm in charge, but
So far, look
it's
at
a directions app that helps you get places easier. Oh, I'll have to look that
one
up.
piece single. I've painted all that so far, and I still
Oh,
have some.
yeah. He's painting, so that's one piece single. He's painting all the pieces that kind of look like pine, and then he painted this piece, Jane. All the little pieces. That's another one he needs.
It's just crazy how far
Looks
one
like
little
that.
thing goes. So.
Yeah, goes a long way.
Which one? All this.
Yeah, I love the Hallmark channel too. I can't even talk, you guys. Okay, so then I'm gonna go in. These ones are done. I just did camel so far. We're gonna do. So I think what I want to do. Timer's going off. Let me reset this. And Cindy Fagerbacky, you're gonna go in the Sunday Funday basket.
I'm gonna set this here in case
You have no time for nasty traffic. I hear you, sister. If I lived in that kind of an area, my anxiety would be through the
If
roof.
any of you guys like live in cities or busy, like I don't know how people do it. Every day, like going to work, coming home, going anywhere.
I couldn't do it. Like I am so thankful to live where I live, because let me tell you what. Okay, so I'm gonna use cherry, but then I'm also gonna use cherry with a little bit of white in it, this is actually white mixed with camel. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of this and then clean this off. Thank you guys to everybody who ordered from the Etsy sale. You guys are awesome. I don't know if you saw, but we extended the Christmas in July sale through tomorrow. So if you guys weren't able to claim from that, and you comment the keyword, which is mystery, you can claim from that through tomorrow. I just lightened this up a little bit, just to make it a little lighter. I bet California does. I don't have any desire to go to California, I can tell you that right now. If I went to California, I would be Ubering everywhere. I would not be driving. It was kind of like New York City. I refused to drive there. I Ubered everywhere. Not my cup of tea at all. Okay, so let's start painting these. Thank you for the stars, Miss Linda. So I'm gonna do, I'm trying to think. So we have this one, and then I think this goes like on top of it, if I'm not mistaken. I'm just trying to like figure this whole situation out. So that goes there. And then there's like some other pieces. Some of these, I guess, are leaves. I'm trying to look at all these. I think some of these are actually leaves and knots. So these ones are going to be green. This goes on top. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to do the darker cherry on here.
Okay, just like that.
Yeah. So Mark's just sanding everything lightly. We're gonna go in and just carefully, I'm gonna avoid the berries. We'll paint those in that white color. But I'm gonna start painting these and then clean out my score marks. It was so nice to sleep in my own bed last night though. The first night the bed was actually terrible. At the Desmond it really was, like the bed was not comfortable at all. But then the beds in we stayed at the Hilton Boston Woburn and the beds weren't bad, but it's not my bed, you know. When you're used to your own bed and then you sleep in another type of bed, it's just not the same. So it's always nice to get home to your own bed. My mom had to go back to work this morning. I got out here bright and early, been out here all day, and it was hot out here. But we got a lot of orders done.
Two more days and it cools down.
We're working hard. Yeah, it's supposed to. All right, I'm gonna use a little brush for this center part with our berries. Paint those, and then I'll clean out those score marks again as well. But yeah, yesterday it was rainy and kind of yucky most of the trip back, so it wasn't the best trip on the way home. But we stopped in Springfield, Massachusetts. I really wanted to take Sophie to the Basketball Hall of Fame, but I knew if I did, we were gonna be home way later, so we didn't do it. But we went to Wahlburgers for lunch, which we'd never been there before, and that was really good. And the kids were excited about that. You know how it is when you go on vacations and you see things that you don't normally see, and
Yeah, we used to have Wahlburgers, but it closed down last year.
are you talking about like Candace Orega?
Yeah, remember?
Yeah. Oh, I remember. He's so full of it, you guys. All right, so just painting, cleaning out my score marks, same thing. And then I'm gonna take the same brush and do the cherry up close so that I don't get it on parts I don't want to get it on. If you guys are just joining, say hello, hit the heart button, comment mystery. Like I said, you can't get this one. Oh, we got a stars party! You guys are awesome. Thank you, Miss Linda.
Wow.
Oh, I think it was just Linda. Thank you, Linda.
Really?
She said a whole bunch of stars. You're awesome. Thank you. That's a nice way to be welcomed home.
It's been a while.
Thank you so much. All right. Just using a smaller brush to get all up in here. Lainey was supposed to start cheer practice tonight, but she was going on a trip with her dad. So she'll be, when she gets back here on Thursday, she'll have cheer practice. So we're back to that.
This summer, no.
I know. I feel like
Thursday,
they don't.
that's
Like,
the night football starts.
I feel like they don't really get like a summer because, you know, cheer and then Parker will be starting cross country before you know it, and it just goes too fast.
What time is practice at this?
I can't remember. I have to double check. After vacation, I know exactly. You need more time to recover. That's for sure. Mark took a nap today, and I so badly wanted to take a nap, but I forced myself to stay awake and keep cutting. So I pushed through it. All right. So this is the
It's about that time of year, every Thursday, Sunday, Monday.
football.
No plans, nothing.
Mark, give her a kiss. Oh, you gotta kiss me because of the stars party. They're saying.
I'm talking about my football.
Whatever. He doesn't love me, you guys.
I'm busy. But yeah, I'm so excited. So basically, I'll see you guys.
He can't handle it. He can't handle it without me. He's a big baby when I'm gone.
Yeah.
He likes to play super tough, but
I'm talking about football.
he can't handle it without his wifey.
Yeah, I didn't eat for 5 days.
Oh wow! I love how you act all tough, but that's not even true.
No. What do you mean? I'm not acting tough. I'm saying I didn't eat for 5 days.
Keep it up, Mark. Keep it. Come give me a kiss for the people. Give the people what they want.
So hot.
It is so hot
I
in here.
can't wait to go inside, get naked, and shower.
Oh my gosh, Mar.
Right, babe?
Yeah, babe. You don't need to talk about that.
Oh, everybody does it.
Everybody does that?
You guys shower naked, right?
I didn't know that. He's sweaty.
You're sweaty.
No. Alright. Got that all cleaned out. Thank you guys so much for
If
the
there's
stars.
even a hint of humidity in the air, I start sweating.
Yeah, so that's what we have for that one. Then I'm going to do the darker on this one, and
I
then I'll
get
do
that
the lighter
from
on
that.
that.
So here's all these pieces. Just look how pretty that is. Lightly sanded. I actually like how the green is like a little bit like berries a little bit.
See how we lighten that up a little bit so it's just a little bit different?
You see what I mean?
I see that. Thank you, Linda, for the stars party.
Thank
You're
you very
awesome.
much.
Take our traffic any day of the week just because of the wonderful weather. Yeah, that's fine if that's your cup of tea, but I like where I live. I just can't handle. I get in that kind of stuff and I get so anxious. It just gives me like
I wouldn't have it. Yeah, I would lose it.
get like palpitations.
I guess when you grew up,
If you grow up in it, it's a different thing.
or
I think.
if
but-
it's yeah, because I've always been out like in the country,
yeah,
literally,
same. Yeah.
and so it's just such a different environment. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Parker supposedly wants to live.
Parker wants to live in the city.
And I'm like,
He's
dude,
all about
more
that
power
life.
to you.
I'm like, oh, that means I have to visit the city.
What is it?
I'm gonna visit my
He
child.
can visit you.
Keep it up.
Like, no.
So this is the lighter color. I just added a little bit of that mixture to it just to give it a little bit of contrast. And then I'm cleaning out my score marks. This is gonna be super cute. Do you guys remember when we did the patriotic one, how cute that was? So I figured we'd do this one. I love a small town. I'm in LA County, but not in Los Angeles City. Oh yeah, I couldn't imagine. I give you guys major props. Although the Brittany 5 years ago would have never taken 3 children to a city and driven around. Like, I drove the entire time. My mom didn't drive. Like, I was like so scared about things like that. So, I mean, I can say that Chalk has given me a ton of confidence. I would never like travel by myself. And now like I fly by myself. It's pretty awesome. The changes. Not only like financially, but you know, what it's done for my confidence and all that stuff. So I've only lived in one horse town, very little people, about 1,000. Yeah,
Perfect.
same. 1,000's even a little bit too much for me, but I don't know, that might be like around what I grew up with. I'm originally from Pennsylvania, so I grew up in Troy, Pennsylvania, and it was, I mean, I had a pretty big graduating class, but it was still a very small town. So there's that part. It was going to be Marsha Weber that goes in the Sunday Funday basket. Let me write her name down, and we reset our timer. Hi, Miss Katie. Still in third. What is she in third for? What did I miss? Did I miss something? Okay, then we have this one. So that's the middle part. Now I'm going to do this one in cherry, and then clean the marks out. Mark sand in all of our pieces. Maybe you mentioned it and I just don't know because it's just been crazy, but.
Me?
No, Katie.
No.
I love my easy pace country living. There are days I need is exactly. I know. It was like on the way home last night. I was like, oh my gosh, it's so nice to not see people. Drive home and you like hardly see anybody on the highway. It's awesome. Aren't the colors pretty? Little Andy Griffith twins. Like I said, if you don't have the detail tool, you can also use like a nail or something. Just clean out those score marks because it just makes it look nicer. And it's satisfying when you clean them all out. I need to know what Layla's in first for. Is it something you vote for? I'll go vote. Towns. I wondered what you meant. I was like, what?
Yeah, turn that pretty, see? How pretty those flowers are.
So pretty. Like I said, you guys can grab our autumn mystery bundle. It's really, really cute. We just listed it, and like I said, we're going to take orders through August 11th, the day after my birthday. think you guys are really gonna like it. You were brave. I couldn't do a trip like that. My grandson wanted me to take him to see a concert in New York for his 15th birthday. Told him if they ever come to Boston or Gillette Stadium. Right? Yeah. I get it. So the kids wanted to go to New York City, and I was like, I don't think I'm that brave yet, especially with Delaney. Maybe when Delaney's a little bit older, but she doesn't listen well enough at this stage that I trust her. A push pin works great. Awesome. Yeah, I like the detail tool, but whatever works best for you.
I know it's gorgeous. It's so cool how I like.
Yeah.
See how pretty it is.
I painted it.
Look at it.
It's beautiful, honey.
The sanding really sets it off.
Yeah.
It's all about the.
It's all about the what? You don't know? Whatever. I'll message you the link for YouTube. Vote free every day. What's it for? I missed it. Aren't the colors pretty? It's going to be really pretty when we're done. We're going to put a pattern on the hat itself. It's going to be cute. We had, so I told you guys we got a Dollar General.
Yeah.
I don't even know. It's probably been, what, a year or something?
Good deal.
But Mark went down the other
only thing we
day
have here.
to get coffee, and it's nice because we literally don't have anything else near us. There's a 7-Eleven and that's it. So the Dollar General was nice, like when we needed certain things. But Mark went the other day to get coffee because he's been liking their Dollar General coffee shop brand or whatever. And he went, and the doors were closed, and there's like caution tape. So then I went to stop the day after, which was the day we left for vacation, and there was a guy there in a truck. And he's like, the mayor shut us down. And I'm like,
we don't know why.
Why? And he's like, we don't know. And I'm like, okay, well, do you like know when you're going to open? And he's like, no. And they're still not open.
I don't know what the deal
Like,
is.
what would have happened that the mayor would shut down the Dollar General?
Mayor, like.
It's got to be something like, I don't know. She's in a contest for Youth Athlete of the Year with sports. Oh my gosh, 25,000. That's amazing. Send me the link, girl. I will definitely vote. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and paint these pieces in Sweet Pea. Then we have some other berries and stuff. We're going to use Sweet Pea on all these. So we're going to grab another sponge brush. How do we purchase the bundle? Beth, this one you cannot purchase anymore. This is our Christmas in July one, but you can order the autumn one when you comment the keyword, which is mystery. But yeah, we took orders for the Christmas in July one through,
The autumn one's more
I
my
don't know,
jam.
the beginning of July sometime. If you absolutely want this one, we still
Where?
can send it to you, but obviously, like, you know, you won't be able to do it live with us because we're doing it live right now, but. So cleaning out our score marks again. It just gives it so much more detail. Thank you guys for jumping on and hanging out. I missed you guys. I feel like I was gone like a really long time, but I really wasn't gone that long. Yeah, we probably saw like 8 whales, I want to say. It was pretty awesome. There was a lot of them were just like, they call it, what do they call it? Logging. So they're like sleeping on the surface of the water. You could see them like blow out their, blowhole every so often, but they would just like stay in the same area for the most part. But we did see, some with their tails doing their dives and all that stuff. It was pretty cool. The kids were excited. Although I can say I did not go to it prepared, and I don't know why. Like, I didn't take sunscreen, and then I didn't take a jacket, and so we were all freezing by the time. So I ended up buying them a hoodie. Thankfully, they had hoodies on the boat.
Well, they know. Most people probably don't realize.
Oh, I know. I did. I was like, we won't need one. It's, summer. No, it was freezing. Did not even think about it. And then I had to try to park in Boston. We ended up finding a parking garage, but that had me all stressed out. And I was like, we're not leaving this parking garage until the end of the night, so we'll just walk to the thing, the blowhole. Yeah, whatever they call it. What's it called? Isn't that what it's called? What do they call it? The blowhole. Mark, what's it called?
No idea. I think that's actually what it's called.
That's what I thought it was called too, but Katie's laughing at me. Oh, you've been sick for 2 days. I just woke up and this was on. This is the second one that I've gotten and missed. Oh, I'm sorry, my friend. We did have a great trip. I hope you feel better. Yeah, I try not to take Mark on trips. I'll be honest with you guys. I love Mark, but Mark's not fun on trips. He's just not.
No.
If it's like just him and I and we're going to like a place where he can just kind of lay around, that's one thing. But he isn't fun on those types of trips at all. So, you know, it's fine.
I would be so wore out.
We had a good time. That's all that matters. All that matters. Alright, I think I'm just going to do these all in, I don't even know what I'm doing with my life at this moment, but I guess we'll just do all these in the same color. So just painting them, cleaning out the score marks.
Only a few days till August, guys.
I know, there's only a little bit longer to get our mystery box, or not mystery box, craft box for the month, if you guys are a member with us. To get the club colors.
When is the first? What's today?
There's 31 days in this month, and today is what, the 28th?
No. So the first is what, Thursday?
I think. I made a mess on that one. So yeah, you'll definitely have plenty of paste if you guys ordered this bundle.
It is, like I said, it's crazy how much one little...
Yeah, a little packet goes a long way. For sure.
Really cute when it's all together.
My mom actually has Asher spending the night tonight. He's my nephew. He's, oh my gosh, I think he'll be 6 on the 30th, I think. But he's never spent the night with anybody. So it'll be interesting to see how that goes. I was going to call them. I don't know if he'll still be awake, but I meant to call him earlier and forgot. All right, Sunday Funday timer is going off. Linda Mayfield, you're going to go in the Sunday Funday basket. This last one was 60, and this next one is also 60. And that includes tax and shipping, and then everything that you saw me take out of the box. All right, last piece of this, I think. And then we're going to do these pieces. I'm going to use sweet pea for my like stem area. And then we'll do our berries. Not stem, like holly, whatever you want to call it. We still have that Christmas in July sale going on our Talk site. There's like duos that are on sale for like, I can't remember the pricing, like 20 to 50% off or something. Pretty good deal. If you guys haven't checked that out, feel free. So this one I'm going to do the little stem part as well as the holly. And then I'll go back in and do my berries. It is so hot in here. What is that? Can you put that on like 66 or something?
It's just because it was...
We had the machines going all day, so it got super warm in here, and now it's like, ooh, goodness. Lots for 70% off. Nice. I know, I'm super behind on like loyalty cards and all sorts of things. I'll definitely get caught up on those as soon as I can, but right now we're just our priority is getting everybody's orders out to them. All right, last part for this. I still have to do the red.
No. Can we go dry them?
Yeah, I guess.
We're just gonna.
Whatever you want to do, bud. Hi, Jerry. How are you? All right, let me turn off this notification. And then a lot of these pieces are going to be like hidden, but I'm still going to do, I think I'm going to do most of this in, we're going to do these in like the cherry color, or not cherry, the white color, these little flowers. And then all these little ones we'll do in, actually, does that one go on top? It does. I did all that and I don't think I even needed to, but it's okay. So let's do this in this white color. White mixed with camel. I don't know why I was thinking that I needed to paint it on there, but it's okay. So that'll pop on top of there, so it'll even look a little bit better. And then we're gonna do all these pieces, little like flower looking things in white, and then I'll do the stems in sweet pea. We're actually super close to being done painting, and then we can start
The fun part.
the fun part. Yep. There's little score marks on here. Make sure if you guys ordered one of these, you post what you created in the VIP group. We love to see the different ways that everybody does theirs. It's always fun to see.
Oh, right on top.
Yeah.
Another thing, we gotta try that show on Netflix.
Which one?
Hunting Wives or
Oh yeah, has anybody watched that yet?
Supposedly it's like really good or something.
Hunting Wives?
I have no idea what it is, but
I saw
something
it
about
on there, yeah. It has good reviews.
I guess
check it
it's.
Alright, I think I'm gonna do all these in red, and then all these little berries right here, I think I'll do in
Is it
white. No, not yet. They have to be dry so I can do the green. No. Yeah. All these little berries I'm going to stick on a piece of, tape. Alright, these I'm going to do in red. Yes, I'll take those in a second. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Super helpful. Alright, cherry for these. A lot of it, like the bottom part, you're not even going to see, but I'll just kind of go to the bottom anyway. And again, you guys can use whatever colors, you want. Do it differently. Use the colors we sent you. Use the ones you have. I'm going to use the white also for my design. So now, I'm just going to take a smaller brush again and do these little berries. Like so. Aren't these looking so cute, you guys? Love how I matched my outfit. Yeah, I looked like a hot mess earlier. Trust me, I was cutting all day, so I literally just had like a t-shirt on and I was covered and I don't even know what, because the machines, when they get like cutting a lot, they get dirty, and I wash my hands constantly because like otherwise,
It stains your fingers no matter what.
yeah, it'll stain your fingers because of the,
like orangey.
yeah. I wash my hands like 100 times with Dawn dish soap. Try to clean them. It drives me bonkers. All right. We're getting somewhere now, friends. You make this look so easy. I'm a hot mess. I'm a hot mess too. Look at me. Have you watched Sullivan's Crossing? No, but I think that was another one that was on my like next watch or whatever. Is that pretty good? I'm pretty sure that was one of them that was on there. I think I added it to my list.
This one?
Sullivan's Crossing.
That's not what I like.
I don't know. I don't think I really even watched what it was about. I just saw it and thought you might like it. Okay, the only other thing we have to do is these with our green, and then we're going to use the camel color and use a baby wipe and kind of stain that. And then we just have to do our little berries. So we used a ton of pesto, but there's still a tiny bit left, so you can always put that back into your jar. I'm going to take a baby wipe. Anything that's like scored like this, I try not to paint it because it'll fill in those marks. Live in Jacksonville and see somebody run red lights every single day. Oh my goodness, I couldn't imagine. Alright, so we're just going to take this and just kind of apply this on here. Trying to not fill in the words too much. But you can also take your, detail tool and clean that out as well. This little tag that says Merry Christmas. Isn't that cute? And then we'll do our green. Sullivan's Crossing? Okay, I'll definitely watch it then. You just started watching it too, Sharon? Awesome.
What's it on?
Netflix. Alright, then we're going to go in with our sweet pea color, finish off these. Oh, there's something in my eye.
In 2 days, we're going to have TV again.
Yep. Football's starting, so we get YouTube TV.
So we don't have it.
The only time we use it. Love not knowing what you're making makes it more fun. Yay! It's going to be really cute.
I'm not sure if we know.
No, it's going to be adorable. Trust the process. Obviously, like, if you're going to sand these, be a little careful. They're pretty,
Yeah. Certain pieces are.
certain pieces, yeah. Miss Katie Griff, you're going to go in the Sunday Fun Day basket. Thank you for commenting. We're coming close to the end of the month, so it's almost the end of the month to join our club and get that vegetable garden transfer as well. If you guys are interested, we have a really, really awesome join promotion going on. If you want to find more out about that, just comment mystery, check your messenger, and like I said, you can also order the next mystery bundle. The only thing I can tell, you're using a honeycomb frame. Nope, I'm not. It might, does this look like a honeycomb frame? No, it's, what is this? Just cardboard. No honeycomb. This is the Christmas in July mystery box, Katie. We're finally unboxing. I had to change it a couple times, but we're doing it.
Due to unforeseen circumstances.
Well, the first one I was taking a nap, and Mark decided that he was going to let me nap, which was very sweet of him. And then yesterday,
She works too. I get tired just watching her work.
I was not thinking at all when I scheduled that.
Yeah, because you didn't get home by.
Yeah, we got home, I think we got home at like 9:20. That's what I saw. All right, so again, you can save all these if you want. I'm going to use this one for the berries on the top. I'm just going to set these over here. And then we're going to do our berries. So I'm just going to use some painter's tape. Yeah, next month's club kit is really, really cute. I will show it to you guys shortly. Mark, did you do anything with my painter's tape?
What?
Oh, we were out of it, weren't we? I'm going to use this tape just to hold these in place.
Oh yeah, it's inside somewhere.
Yeah. So just kind of fold it over at the shelf. And we'll just place all our berries down just so that they hold still for us. They have a little hole in them. We're going to paint these in that white color we mixed up. Need one more. You guys are so cute. I love how you greet each other. It just makes my day. I was super proud of Mark. He went, what? You went live twice, right? And you did 2 videos? Did you go live twice? Or just once?
2 lives, 2 videos.
2 lives, 2 videos. You held down the fort while I was gone.
And one of the 4 was good. So
Yeah.
I'll take it.
They were all good.
I'll take it.
Alright, here's
That
the
branch
other.
frame I really like. That's
Yeah, he did awesome. Did you guys see that video he did with the branch frame? That was pretty awesome.
You can use that for a lot of different things.
We sold quite a few of those, but that's pretty awesome for Halloween for sure. Just gonna give these all a quick coat, and then we can chalk on our snowman hat, and then we're gonna start assembling everything. How are you hanging if you're doing it with me? You were blown away by his florals? Yeah, I was too. I'm not gonna lie. He's like,
Yeah.
I used florals.
So, everything but the pumpkin.
yeah, the pumpkins.
I didn't know what else to do. I thought about like the ribbon. I was just overwhelmed.
Yeah, we can always switch it out for some ribbon or
But
something.
the florals in that pattern. What was that? Is it the
You
etched
did a
pumpkin?
good
That
job.
one was really good.
All right, we're done painting, guys. It's a Christmas miracle. I'll let Mark take that. So we just still need the white for the. I just threw that on the floor. I got paste all over the floor. I'll wipe that up. Didn't he do great? He did. I'm really super proud of him. All right, let me rinse my fingers off because, as you guys say, you're always a hot mess and I'm not. But I promise you, I'm covered in paste. So let me just rinse myself real fast. If you have a ton of paste on your fingers, take a board eraser and just run the board eraser over your fingers. Takes it off super fast. I got it up my arms. Sounds about right. Okay. If you guys are just joining us, say hello, comment mystery. Like I said, you can't grab. Oh no! I missed one. How did I miss one? This one must go on top, and then this one goes on top of that. And then this one goes on top of that. Oh
How did
no!
you miss it? It was underneath.
Yeah. Alright, I'm just gonna do this one in red really fast. Alright. Somehow we missed one. The storms here are almost all of South Dakota. Oh my goodness, will you stay safe? So part of my husband, he made a sparkly Granny Smith resin apple and sparkly red delicious resin apple. That's awesome. Alright, this one we're just gonna do in cherry. Somehow I missed a whole part of the poinsettia. So I lied, we're not done painting, but this is the last thing.
Are you sure?
Yeah, unless I find something else hidden.
I moved a couple things just to mess with
You
it.
probably did. No one hid. Hi, Loretta. If you guys are doing these with me, you're probably like, why didn't you paint that other poinsettia? I didn't see it. Alright. How many kids have gone back to school already? I see like Arizona's going back. Just blows my mind how different everything is. Yeah. Like our kids are, you know, of course they just got out, but they don't go back until after Labor Day. Placed on CC today, shipped within 45 minutes. That's awesome. Talk about quick service, huh? I love when they ship super fast. Makes my day. I'm excited to see what next month's color of the month is. What do you guys have for guesses for next month? Any ideas? I don't know what I would like. I feel like I want something like for fall.
Metallic orange.
Metallic?
Metallic orange. We got brownie orange.
I love that one. What was it called? Cozy? It was like a sparkly orange. That was like one of my favorites. I loved that one. That was, I think, last year. It's a really pretty orange.
It really is metallic orange.
What?
Metallic orange.
It wasn't metallic orange.
No, this year.
You don't know.
You want to put your money where your mouth
Michelle
is?
messaged you.
Michelle did, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She.
Go back here around August 17th. Next month's club, I will show you in a couple days. I always show it at the end of the month to our customers. Designers get to get it early, so we get to see it, you know, on like the 6th of each month, but I always wait closer to the end of the month. But it's really, really cute. It's not a Highland cow, I can tell you that. All right, there's the last thing. We're done painting, I promise.
You want the one I put over here?
That's funny. You're hilarious, my friend. Let me wipe my fingers off again. I look like I'm bleeding. Okay. We're done painting. Our county goes back August 25th. Is it paste or ink? It's paste. Wait, you mean the club? Club is paste. No, club is ink. Oh my goodness. Color of the month, I don't know yet. I don't know that until it comes, but club includes ink. I will tell you that much. It's Layla's last week of summer school and she gets a break until the 25th. Awesome. Okay, we're done painting. We're going to take our hat now, and this is where we're going to add our pattern. So if you guys grab your transfer, I'm actually going to use mine twice. I'm going to make it like a plaid pattern. So instead of just doing the shiplap lines, we're going to do it twice. So if you guys are new, these are reusable silkscreen transfers. You can use them over and over again. Mark, did you use a 220 grit on top?
Yeah, I went over everything.
Okay, so he took a 220 grit over the top, and then he took an 80 grit for the sides to distress it. So now, 13 days to my birthday. Ooh, thanks, Jenny. So we always go to Lake Ontario for my birthday, and it's called Ontario State Beach Park. Just go there and spend the day at the beach, and you know, I just love it. We sit in the sun and the kids swim, and I swim too a little bit. And we always go out for breakfast in the morning, then go to the beach, and then we always do the Cheesecake Factory. So it's a tradition we started, I think this is our 5th year doing it. We're gonna do it on the 17th this year though, because I don't have my kids on the 10th. Okay, so like I said, you'll have 1 of 4 transfers, so it'll be the same size. We're gonna take some wax, apply it onto our hat. And I'm only going to do the pattern on here. I'm not going to do it on the brim. But we're going to take it and just do the sideways one first, horizontal, whatever you want to call it. Shelly McCallum, you're going to go in the Sunday Fun Day basket. I'll let Mark write your name down. I share a birthday with your sister. Awesome. So we're just going to go ahead and press it down so don't any air bubbles. And then we're going to take this mixture of white and camel. And I'm going to take the mini squeegee that I gave you guys. And we're just going to press this through. And get our excess off. You might have, like I said, like a pine pattern. There's another one that has like dots and stripes, I think. And then like stars. Do that first. So it's super cute. Shelly McCallum, yeah. So there's the first part. I'm going to turn it the opposite way though and do another layer. So I'm going to have Mark clean this. Today is your husband, your 57th anniversary. Happy anniversary. That's awesome. 57 years. So you just clean this with tap water and board eraser. Yours is the 31st. You're an August birthday. The 17th is your brother's birthday. Awesome. So we'll just get this dry, and then we're going to take the pattern and flip it the opposite way. But it's cute just like that too, just like the shiplap. And again, this is a retired transfer. You can't even buy it anymore. My sister and aunt's birthday is on August 19th. I think August 19th, no, August 17th I think is my stepdad's. My sister-in-law is also in August sometime. Maybe hers is the 19th. I don't even know. You can wax this if you're going to do it twice, but I'm just going to fuzz it again. And then we're just going to turn it the opposite way. It's nice and dry. Hi, Tina. How are you guys? I missed you.
There's only 2 months to start with A.
There's only 2 months that start with A.
I was born in one, you were born in the other.
Mark was born in one and I was born in the other. Isn't that cute?
That means something.
It was meant to be. August 1st is your 44th wedding anniversary. That's awesome. Happy early anniversary to you. All right. Same thing. Just go down the opposite direction. And we'll have a really cute plaid pattern. So just press it through. I noticed that. Get our excess off. I'm going to do some up here. It's not going to matter, I don't think. But... all right. Let's peel this up. Look how cute. Isn't that adorable? So there's our little pattern. We'll be celebrating my 61st birthday. Well, happy birthday. Early birthday. You finally got your surgery? I'm glad you're recovering. Prayers for you for a speedy recovery. Okay, we are done with this. So now we're just going to start assembling, okay? Alright, so you can lean this. We have kickstands in the shop if you want to use a kickstand to make it stand up. It's up to you. But now we have all of our pieces, everything's sanded, and we're going to start assembling it.
And if you're doing it at home, you can just use tacky glue. But
yeah, you can use tacky glue, but we're going to use a little hot glue
do that, obviously,
to make sure it stays up for us. So, there's a little spacer, so you can put your pieces down in there, and then this is going to go right there.
Don't burn yourself, honey.
So I'm going to just start, I'm going to glue this one down first, and I'm just going to use tacky glue for this part, I think, with just a tiny bit of hot glue. Yeah, I know, I'm still recovering from that burn. This is still a little wet, but yeah, still recovering from that nasty burn that one night. That was not fun. And like I said, if you have time to let it cure, don't worry about hot glue, but I'm using it so I can make sure that I can hold it up for you guys so you can see it.
Are you good just tacking things?
Okay, got that on. We'll add this afterwards. We're just going to start filling it with our pieces. Yes, happy early birthday and happy anniversary to all of you that said it was your anniversary. Very exciting. All right, this is just kind of like however you want to do it, okay? There's no like rhyme or reason to it. We're just going to start kind of putting pieces on here. You can always put, I might end up putting that down there. I'll decide here in a little bit. I know I want to put one of the pieces on there, so I think I'll leave those out. This is going to go on the top. We have our poinsettia. That's going to kind of glue. So this part right here is flat, so you can like put it right up against. Like that. We'll have that there. I think we'll start with that. This is going to be like at the forefront, whatever I'm trying to say. I'm going to put it like that, I think. I'll just put a tiny bit of glue right here. And then some right here. Okay. And then we have this one. Of course, we got to make sure we have room for that. So I don't want that to be down too far. It's going to be like that. How do I want to do this? Maybe that one's supposed to go on the back. Let's take that off. No, it's definitely supposed to be like that, I think. There's no rhyme or reason. I'm just trying to figure this whole situation out. Maybe this one's just extra. I'm not going to use that one, I don't think. I painted it for no reason. But it's okay. We're not going to stress it. I'm just going to use these pieces. And then we're going to glue this one down. I want to make sure that my brim keep it kind of up a little bit, I think. And then this will go in the center. Turn that the opposite way, huh? That's. And then this will go right in the center. Just put a tiny bit of glue right there. Okay, we have that. And now I'm just going to start filling in with some other pieces here. So, like I said, we may not end up using it all, it just kind of depend, but I'm just going to start kind of filling in. No rhyme or reason, just do, you know, what you think. Yeah. So I'm going to kind of put this.
Probably save a couple pieces for another project or something.
Yeah. Blue strings drive me
Yes, I know.
bananas. Make it a mess. Can you come read comments for me so I can?
Do my best. Me and Reem don't always get along, babe.
Yeah. Okay. So I think I'm gonna put this one like back behind this.
Hi, Lisa. Yeah, the tacky glue's the best, no doubt.
Yeah, I love the tacky glue. Okay. Make sure this is still gonna work. Probably gonna have to like put something there to space it, but it's okay. Okay. So now like I said, it totally is up to you how you want to do it. I'm just kind of messing around until I get it how I want it. Kind of add this piece like that. Add one of these right here. Burn myself.
The funnest part is when it's all done.
Yeah, when it's finished. For sure. What is it doing? So I have this spaced up quite, oh my gosh, I've got glue everywhere. I've got this spaced up quite a bit, so I'm gonna add some more of this.
Darcy
here.
Foreman.
Darcy. And then I'm gonna add some of this behind here. Like I said, it's totally up to you how you want to do this. I'm just kind of,
I think it's time to grab a new marker.
you know, doing whatever I feel like, I guess. I have a whole bunch of different types of leaves and stuff. I'm gonna glue this one so it's like coming out the side like this.
We have all of your orders ready, Darcy.
Yes, we do.
Package them. They're sitting
Yours is gonna be going out.
over there. Start the
I
timer.
like that there. I think I'll add, I really like the look of this leaf too, so I'm gonna add that one. Kind of, I don't know what I'm doing. We're definitely not gonna use them all. We have a ton.
There's a lot of pieces, I'm sure.
So we're gonna add our little pine cone. On there. And then we have some of these like pretty type flowers. Trying to decide how I want to put them. This will go on here. I'm probably going to grab something to space it up because I...
Well, this side, you could tag it there and just put another leaf or something on the other side. Over here.
gotta go up. Is that right? Alright, we're gonna put this one here. Like I said, you guys, this is like a work in progress. You just kind of decide how you want to do it. I like adding some in behind as well because it gives it, you know, some more dimension and all that good stuff. All these pieces I was supposed to add on, and I forgot. How you know you're losing your mind? Need another glue stick. I think I'm happy with that part. And I'll add in some more like red in places. Just don't know how I want to do it yet. I really like this piece too.
There's some white in there though.
Well, all the white I'm gonna put on them. You'll see. Yeah, I need some of these. I just don't know where I want to put them.
No, I should have those things.
Yeah. This one would be cute, like coming out this direction.
Hi Karma. Katie Grish says the hat, the top or the bottom.
The hat, the top or the bottom? This is like, this is the bottom. Does that make sense? You remember when we did the patriotic one? It's like that one. Still need something else to space that. What is it that it's not? It's gotta go up like one more layer. Make it?
That's straight.
I can put something else. Kind of like that. What do I want to do? Alright, we're gonna glue this one down. I made that decision. And I really like this one. I just don't know where I want to place it.
I'd like to see this one like here or something.
That's what I was gonna do.
Yeah.
But then it, like, see how it.
Like it's straight. You know? Looks like me.
Is it? Not what?
What about this piece?
Oh, yeah. That part's good. I like that pine cone, but I just don't know where to put it. Obviously, you guys can use, you know, these pieces on other stuff as well. This I think I want to add here, and then I want to add that there. And then maybe if we just add in these other white pieces. We have all these other pieces, but we can use them on something else. So let's glue this down. So I'm set on that. And then glue this
The vision
down.
is whatever you like.
Exactly. Whatever looks right to you.
What about a white one on the back?
That's what I wanted to do. I
Like,
just was
see it
trying
through
to,
a little
yeah.
bit. Just like see it through something, but however, really.
Yeah, kind of like that, I think.
Just gives it more like pizzazz.
Pizzazz. I don't think that's a word. You mean pizzazz?
Pizzazz.
Oh, buzzazz.
Pizzazz, pizzazz.
Okay.
Yeah, a little bit all of it.
And then I'll just add this one here because why not? All right, and then we're gonna add
Pizzazz
in.
is a word.
That's not a word.
It's two.
You're so cute.
My word is.
All right, and then I was really feeling that pine cone, but I guess I won't do it. This is gonna go here. I have that flat now, so I'm just gonna glue this on.
See it
Okay.
coming together now.
See, how it sits. Of course, these glue strings are gonna drive me bananas. But I feel like I want to add something here. I just don't know how I want to do it. Maybe like that. Does that look weird? Yeah, I know. Like I said, you guys, make sure you share yours in the VIP group. I would love to see how you did yours. Didn't put glue in the right place, apparently.
By yourself.
I know. Alright, got that there. And then...
Do you need a picture with numbers and numbers on the wood?
No, you put it where you want.
You can see, yeah, she's literally
like, I'm
just
literally
like,
on the fly. I
yeah.
promise. You can do it without. You don't need to.
She's just kind of playing around, whatever looks good to you, yeah.
Yeah.
There's no...
No rhyme or reason, I promise you. And you don't have to use them all. Like I said, I'm going to save some of these for other things. Though these pieces, though, I am going to use. I'm going to just start sticking these on in just different places. And hopefully not burn myself. So I'm just literally going to just start placing some of these on just to give it, you know, you can do, there's a couple that are like not perfectly circles, and that's because they like go next to another one. Does that make sense? So like, you know, so it's two pieces. So like this one, I would just put right next to this one like that.
Linda said, y'all send a picture with instructions in your mystery box.
No.
That's what this video is, to give you kind of an idea.
Yeah, that's why we do it live together. Yep.
And then the craft box, you send a paper that also has a link to a video of her doing it.
Yep.
As well as, yeah, everything. So like this one's a little more in depth as far as pieces than most of them are.
Yeah.
As you can see.
So that's quite a few pieces.
But again, you can just kind of do it how you like. That's the idea.
That's the idea of it, yeah. This is so cute. It's coming together. There's another one over here that has like a flat piece to go next to another one. So I put that one right here. How cute. Oh, lost one. Isn't it cute? Club boxes, yeah. So like the club cutouts in the craft box, yeah, those are a little bit different, but yeah.
There is a paper with the craft box and a link and everything. And then she does the club live stuff.
Yeah, I always do those live so you can see the videos. I'm gonna do like a group of 3 right here.
When she holds it up, you'll kind of see it better.
Yeah.
Patty Buyer.
Patty. During one of the Summit Monday baskets. Alright, I think that's good. So again, you can like lean it on something or use one of our kickstands. It's not going to stand up perfectly, but look how cute that is, you guys. Other than all the glue strings. But anyway, you get the gist. Isn't it cute? What do you guys think? Hit the heart button. I love it. What do you think? Isn't that cute? Hit the heart button for me. And we still have all these pieces, so you could definitely do something else with it. You know, different ways to use it, whatever. We just included a whole bunch. You can kind of decide. Like, you probably won't be able to fit every single thing on there, but.
That's right, Patty.
And a lot of you probably have our kickstand, so you can, you know, just attach one if you want, or just lean it on something. What are you looking for? I'm looking for the lid, but where is it? Oh. But yeah, it'll easily lean on things. Like, see, you take it and you just lean it on our glue gun. You can lean it or whatever. But I think that's super cute. You want this one? If you want one, just message me. Like I said, we stopped taking orders, but we will send you one if you'd like. Obviously, you just can't do it live with us because we just did it. But and then you can order the next one. We'll do that live together on the 24th of August, and it's going to be autumn.
It's a really good one.
Yeah, you guys will
but
like it.
It's
not
no,
as,
not nearly as
I think,
involved.
how many pieces were there? 18? Like, there's not as many pieces, and it's a lot. It won't be, you know, as many. But you can see we didn't end up using them all, but it is really, really cute. So, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. Like I said, if you guys did it with us, and you know, it might take you, you know, a little longer if you finish it tomorrow or next week or whatever, post it in the VIP group so we can see it. But we love you. We appreciate you guys. Like I said, we extended Christmas in July sale orders through tomorrow, the 29th, so you can order from that. If you comment mystery, check your messenger. And then, like I said, we still have that really awesome promotion going on this month for people who join our crafting community, so check that out as well. Thank you so much for the stars, Miss Linda. You're awesome. All right, you guys, have a great rest of your night. Let us know if you have any questions, and we will see you guys later. Take care.